Sandown, a great racetrack with a great racing tradition. Here's some basic data about this place. It's 3.1 kilometres, 13 corners and anti-clockwise in direction. The average speed here is quite high. It's just under the old 100 miles an hour, about 157 kilometres an hour. Top speed heading up the back straight, 265 k's. Wide open throttle here is a very high percentage, so as always, power is vital, but it's about 56% of the lap. Now, there are a couple of distinguishing features about this racetrack, notably very fast straights. And in the braking area here at turn 1, braking stability is critical because even though it doesn't really look like it, it's quite bumpy under brakes. So trying to make the car pull up straight is vital. The other thing that's special about this place is the height of the curbs. This one here at turn 1 and also down at 2 and 3. What the drivers are trying to do is cheat the corner, flatten out the radius and increase their speed. But in doing so, it's vital that the car soaks up those bumps. The other thing about this place is weather. We'll probably be talking about it throughout the weekend.
So this is the end of the back straight at Sandown, 265 kilometres an hour approach speed and a bad bump as you get over the rise. Once you've got over the bump, you've got to get the car turned in. There's a couple of ways of doing it. There's a wide classic line that you use 5th gear, and there's a way to brake the car. The second method is brake it and slide it to the apex. Now, when you do that, you get to this sawtooth curb, and the curb on the inside then is 4th gear. When you come off there, you're hard on the throttle, back to 100% throttle, down to Dandenong Road. Great passing spot, bumpy spot over the curbs, into 2nd gear. Got to get in there and make that really accurate.
Turn 11 and 12, one of the most frequented overtaking opportunities in the country. As you run down here into 11 under the Jim Beam Bridge, there's a lot of braking bumps, very easy to lock a front tyre. So there's two things you've got to do there. Firstly, and obviously, you need to pick a line that is not on the braking bumps. And secondly, if you are on the bumps, you need to modulate your brake pedal and your brake pressure to avoid locking that front wheel. So then you enter 11 and then you've got to get right over hard right 12 to get a run onto the straight here. But doing that, you leave yourself wide open to be overtaking, and that's where the action happens. Now, as you exit 12 here, trying to accelerate this 1,500 kilo mass from 70 k's an hour up to 260 k's an hour, if you can use this curb to effect and not get too much oversteer, you put a grin on your face, not just here in the corner, but all the way down the straight.